let's dive into some statistics real quick. And so if you heard me say, well, there are three categories of individuals that poverty impact the most. That is one, women ages 24 to 35. Number one group that falls below the poverty level, no matter where they are in the world, right? This is, global. And then it's women ages 18 to 24. And then it's males ages 18 to 24. And so, Sherrone, when we're thinking about the dynamic of that age group, right? That is just that's right out of high school. And then when you're really entering and turning the tide into the real world at 36. So that's dead smack in the middle of youth to young adult and family life. What are your thoughts as to probably why that age group is so impacted and falling below the poverty level with all of the resources, or at least activities or access that may not be tapped into, as to why they could possibly be falling within those categories?
Right. So I'll just share my personal experience. Like I told you, I was married at 19. So the baby started coming at 23 and then at 24. And then at 26 and 27, I believe that's how it went. So I had a baby I was married in 1997. I had my son in 2000, my oldest daughter in 01, 03, and then 04. And so I had started college, right? And then got married when I was in college. And so then my funds, my energy, my focus went to these children, my husband, the family. I jumped into something that I wasn't aware of and how it would impact me. And so whether it's marriage or children or a house or a car payment, whatever it is, if you don't have the education, I'm not talking about a degree. I'm saying if you don't have the mindset, if you don't have the wherewithal to say, you know what, before I make this decision, let me think about how this will impact me financially. And so I just think, that age bracket, we know, and, you probably know, Dr. Dorsey, that, our minds don't fully, between that age frame of, what'd you say, 19 to 25, our brains, we're still firing on all cylinders. We haven't fully come into the realness of understanding how our decisions impact other things and how we should be making decisions for our future. And so we're just making these hasty decisions. We're living in the moment. We're in survival mode. If we're a single parent, we're just making decisions. We're buying cars that are way beyond our means. We're living in apartments or whatever it is that we're doing. And we don't stop to think about, we don't really have the time to stop and think about, how will this impact us in the future? We may know that the resources are there, but do we have time to go get to those? Is my job going to let me off to go speak with a financial advisor? Probably not. And so I feel like we make decisions, and don't get me wrong, I'm very aware of the systemic ramifications of, poverty and situations that have been placed upon us, definitely as people of color. And the very fact that, women are definitely across the board paid less than men. And so I have those in mind also.